What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the final team builder of the P4G. We are in the finals against a very good buddy of mine named PokeMEN. If you do not know who he is, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You might as well go over to his channel, subscribe to him, give him a like for me, and let him know that he's the best and that you support him very much so. He's making awesome Sun and Moon content right now, and I strongly urge you all to go check him out. However, we need to beat him today. We need to beat him to gain our first title. If you do not know what happened in the PPL, I'm going to put a little spoiler alert. If you had not watched the video yet, make sure you go watch that before you watch this. Okay, so in the PPL, I did end up losing. I am not the champion of the PPL simply because of the fact that I played like shit in the final game, and Mono is the champion of PPL D1 Season 4. So massive congratulations to him. He totally deserved it. He's a much better battler than I am, so I cannot be salty that I came in second place in a really competitive league. So it is what it is. However, in this league, it's my job to kick some ass and take some names. And the final name on that list for the final game of 6th Gen for me is John. If you do not remember his team from way back in the day, neither one of us have made any changes to our team throughout the season, so they're the exact same, which is awesome. And his team should be popping up on the screen right about now. I'm not going to put anything up on the screen like right now. I'm going to just go off the top of my head because we're about to play, and I kind of sort of want to just focus on that and talk about the main ways that I want to win the game. So last time that I played him, I did not bring Calm Mind Suicune, and I knew that Calm Mind Suicune did a lot of work for it. I did that in the anticipation that I might have to play him again in the playoffs. I wasn't expecting the finals, but I was expecting it in the playoffs, so I'm bringing Calm Mind Suicune this time. It does a lot of work to his team. His only ways of beating it are like Roar on Mega Blastoise and Haze on the whatchamacallit, the thingy thing, the... Wait. Does it get Haze? I don't think Reuniclus gets Haze. So it's only Roar on Blastoise. So, and I can set up on Blastoise. So if he doesn't bring it, I can set up on a lot of his team. He never brings Calm Mind Reuniclus. He prefers the Assault Vest Regenerator set, which realistically it actually does better against my team because of Landorus Eye, which I am bringing this time that I did not bring last time. So, realistically, Calm Mind Suicune just does a lot of work to his team. His ways of beating it are, like, critting it and, trying to taunt it or trick it, something with Reuniclus, maybe. Like, he has very few limited ways of dealing with it. So, defensive Calm Mind Suicune just works this game. The way that I really wanted to pressure him into not being able to, beat Calm Mind Suicune is with Banded Tyrantrum. His switch-ins to Banded Tyrantrum are his hopes and dreams. Realistically, he has nothing. Even, Tangrowth takes a lot of damage from Tyrantrum. Dragon Claw is extremely good stab against his team. Like, there's a lot that can be done against him with Choice Banded Tyrantrum. So, realistically, it's the best wall breaker to bring against his team. The next mon that I wanted to bring was my Mesprit. I'm bringing a Spadef Mesprit. It's my way... I've been bouncing back and forth to going like Fizdef or Spadef, but I'm going Spadef just so I can switch into Nidoqueen a little bit better unless he has Shadow Ball. That's his only way of being able to do it. And having a Psychic, I can do a lot of damage to it to where after one Psychic, even if he is Shuckleberry with max HP, he's still in range of an Earth Power from Lando Eye. So that is the main hopes with this set. I really, really like it. Mesprit's been putting in a lot of work this season just in general, and I think that this set will probably be one of the main win cons this game. Just getting it chip damage with Stealth Rocks, you turn in Toxic is going to be huge. So, as you can see, I am bringing Mega Houndoom. It's probably been one of my best mons this season, and I'm going to preface this by saying that this is kind of like the oh shit button. I'm bringing just a standard Mega Houndoom, max special attack, 204 in speed, timid nature with 52 in HP, just speed creeps Terrakion. And you can see that I have Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb. That has very good coverage against everything on his team. It hits all of his walls extremely hard. And then when I started to build, I was like, okay, what can I do for my last slot? I can do like Sunny Day again because Flamethrower does a lot under Sunny Day, but I did that last time and that wouldn't be the best set. So I started thinking that SD Terrakion actually does a lot on my team. I don't have anything in these mons that can beat it, unless I'm bringing Scarf Togekiss. Spoiler alert, I'm not. So, and if he's SD, he can actually beat my Suicune because he can click Stone Edge and it can do a lot, and Scald is my only answer, and then I'm screwed. This also does not beat him because he resists both stabs, Sludge Bomb doesn't do the most to it, and he gets a boost in his attack from Dark Pulse. So my way of stopping SD Terrakion is going to be Destiny Bond. If he is SD, and I see him setting up and he kills something, I instantly go into this thing. He knows I cannot kill him unless it's like HP something, and then he has to be very weak. Click Destiny Bond, threat is out of the way. I lose my Mega Houndoom, however, I do not need it to win this game. What I need it to do is I need it to be that check, and if he's not going to be that check, be just the regular old ow. The fifth, I can count because math is fun. I'm going to be bringing a Yachiberry Rock Polished Lando. 236 in speed allows me to outspeed Hydreigon, max speed Hydreigon. It also allows me to outspeed everything on his team after a Rock Polish. That includes Scarfers. And late game, this just wins. Unless he has his AV Regenerator, Reuniclus still in the back. That's why I have U-Turn. It's my best way of doing damage to it, realistically. If I click U-Turn on it, it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Even though I am timid, base 125 attack is still doing a lot of damage. So having that is really nice. Yachiberry ensures that I can set up on something, even though if it has like HP Ice or something, like if he's not AV Regenerator and he's like Magic Guard and he's like Hidden Power Ice, I can set up on what's it called? Reuniclus. I can set up on things like Volcarona. Like, there's a lot that I can set up on and hopefully just beat him. And plus Lando Eye is just extremely, extremely powerful in general. The final mon that I will be bringing to the finals of this game is actually going to be Chartyberry Togekiss. Very, very self-explanatory. Physically defensive. Chartyberry does, it has the damage taken by a rock type attack. This is my check to Scarfed Terrakion. In case you can't tell, I get bopped by Terrakion. Everything does. There are no switch-ins to it. I want to draft it just because it's so ow. So if he wants to go for like a close combat, this is a good switch-in because it's physically defensive. Even after rocks, I can take two. If he is Scarfed and locks himself into Stone Edge, like say he is Scarfed, and my Destiny Bond on my Mega Houndoom doesn't work because it's late game and I wanted to see if he's Scarfed, I can go into my Togekiss, I can live any hit aside from a crit Stone Edge, pop the Chartyberry and kill him with a Dazzling Gleam. It does about 69% minimum, so I do need a little bit of chip damage. However, if he's Scarfed, he cannot 2-hit KO this thing unless it's Adamant, and Scald puts him directly in range of this Dazzling Gleam. So, in this team in general, it's going to rely a lot on Stealth Rocks plus U-Turn, breaking down one form of his Wall Core to force the rest of his Wall Core to take repeated hits from this. So it's going to be a process, this game. It's going to be a very lengthy game just because it's going to be a massive process. Unless I set up with this and I win turn 1. Like, which is a possibility. But forcing him to take extra damage on his team is going to be massive this game. And it could get me the first title that I've ever had in League history in 6th Gen, in the last League of 6th Gen. So I'm super happy with this team. Even if I don't win, I'm playing John. I look up to him like crazy, and he's a fantastic League battler. Let's say I do lose. Okay, I lose a championship game against someone that I've looked up to since like GBA, I think it was Season 2. And like, I cannot be upset at losing a game to someone like that. Just like how I shouldn't be upset about losing a title to Mono. Like, that's just not how it works. Whenever you are facing really good players, it's just the way it is. But hope you guys are ready for this game. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like down below for me. Also, make sure you go check out John's channel. He's an amazing dude with amazing content, and I think you guys would thoroughly enjoy it. So make sure you keep your eyes out for the next game, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.